Brought to you by Penguin.
The Soul Game by Javier Castillo. Read by Rachel Jacobs and René Ruiz.
This novel is dedicated to all the embraces we left by the wayside, to the kisses that passed us by, to the stories we lost. This is my small contribution to our struggle against fear in a year when we longed for freedom. And who am I to judge the devil you believe in if I believe in him too? Author's note. Any reader familiar with Queens, the Rockaways, Brooklyn, Staten Island, or Lower Manhattan will see that I have endeavored to be as faithful as possible in my depiction of these places, while keeping descriptions brief enough to maintain the pace and development of the story. I should also admit to taking certain liberties, modifying the occasional setting, access route, dirt road, for strictly dramatic or stylistic purposes. The media publications mentioned in this book are entirely fictional, except for some secondary publications that are inconsequential to the plot. Any resemblance this novel may bear to actual persons, living or dead, real criminal cases, open or closed, or specific events within or related to this story is due to simple, omnipresent coincidence.
Chapter 1. Early morning, April 26th, 2011. Miren Triggs. Don't be afraid. Everything comes to an end. Help! I shriek, clutching my side, blood trickling from between my ribs. Keep it together, Miren, I tell myself, desperate. Hang the fuck on. You need to think. Fast. Call out to someone. Get help before it's too late. I feel my heart regurgitating my own blood as if my soul were dizzy and sick after all these twists and turns. I made a mistake. It's over. I should have stopped. The street is empty except for the footsteps I hear behind my own. His shadow, distorted by the street lamps, grows and shrinks. Huge, tiny, enormous, non-existent, gigantic, ethereal. I lose sight of it. Where is he? Help! I cry into the dark, empty street, which seems to watch from the shadows like an accomplice in my death. Come on, Miren. You have to get the truth out. Come on. Come on. You have to make it. I don't have my phone, but even if I did, I'd be dead long before the cavalry came. All they'd find would be the corpse of a 35-year-old journalist whose soul had been frozen solid since one fateful, bitterly cold night 14 years earlier. Light from street lamps always takes me back to that night of pain in 1997. To my screams, howling and trembling in the park. The grinning men, the trauma I'll never be free of. Maybe it was bound to end like this, under the intermittent light of another set of street lamps in another corner of New York. Painfully, I lurch forward. Every step is like a knife in my side. I know this long, dark road only leads to Rockaway Beach, next to Jacob Riis Park. A long, wide shoreline battered by the wind and lashed by the insatiable...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?